Changing the bottom blade. The bottom blade is the fixed cutting edge that works together with the rotating cylinder to produce a scissor-like cut. Over time, it will wear and eventually require replacement. Step 1. Gently pull on the engine ripcord until it stiffens up. This indicates that the engine is under compression, which lowers the likelihood of oil running back into the engine and causing hydraulic lock. Once the engine is under compression, lay the mower backwards with the handles resting on the ground or on your grass box. Try not to leave your mower tilted in this position for too long to further reduce the risk of hydraulic lock. First, ensure that the fuel tap is off and the spark plug lead is disconnected. Step 2. To make fitting the new blade simpler, you will first need to raise the height of the cutting cylinder to create sufficient space for the new unworn blade. To do so, loosen the lock nuts on the cylinder adjuster screws and back off the adjuster screws as well. Gently tap the bearing housing upwards to ensure a sufficient gap is created between the cutting cylinder and bottom blade. Step 3. Locate the bottom blade mounting screws. Step 4. Remove all bottom blade screws and carefully remove the worn blade. Inspect the sole plate condition, mounting holes, and any dirt or corrosion buildup. Step 5. Clean the mounting surface thoroughly. If necessary, remove any built-up rust carefully with some sandpaper. Once the sole plate has been sufficiently cleaned, apply grease to the entire sole plate surface, including the holes for the bottom blade screws. This will protect the sole plate and screws from corrosion, as well as minimize the risk of dirt and debris working its way between the blade and sole plate. Step 6. Place the new Protea bottom blade on the sole plate and loosely fit the bottom blade screws into their respective holes. Ensure that the blade is correctly orientated and that the blade can sit flush against the mounting surface. Step 7. To tighten the screws correctly, starting from the center of the blade, lock the screw up and loosen it again by a half turn. Do this to the remaining screws until they have all been locked up and slightly loosened. Once complete, you can now tighten the screws up completely, once again starting from the center and moving your way outwards. Step 8. Do not use the machine yet. The cutting cylinder must now be adjusted to the new bottom blade.